Hi, my name is Matthew Nickens, and welcome to the Red Line Sports Report.
Finish on three! 1, 2, 3, finish!
Fellas, full-blown wrestling. Be aggressive from the beginning. Don't give them any room to breathe. Stand on 3. 1, 2, 3, together.
Hi, my name is Matthew Nickens, and welcome to the Red Line Sports Report. This week we have a great show for you. We have the 19-3 Lady Panthers from Paint Branch and the 4A Division South champions Churchill Men Bulldogs. So take a second, and when we come back, we'll talk to the Lady Panthers and take a look at some of their highlights. With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now.
Maggie's is a family and friends sports bar and grill located in downtown Bethesda, where we serve the most delicious New York style pizza, wings, tenders, burgers, and always great cheer. We'd love to host any parties, events, fundraisers, or any special banquets that you may have. So please stop on in or visit us online for any of our daily or weekly specials.
Located in Bethesda, Maryland, Sports Extra has been a full-service equipment and uniform dealer since 1991. With custom screen printing and embroidery, Sports Extra is the place to go for your upcoming season. Visit us 7 days a week and check out our 10% team discount year-round on all sporting goods and apparel.
Now the leading sports facility in Montgomery County, with fully retractable nets, top-of-the-line turf, 5 cages, and 3 pitching lanes, Round Trip Sports in Gaithersburg features a staff of current and former professional athletes. Check out RoundTripSports.com for details on training programs, in addition to facility rental and membership rates.
Get noticed and get recruited at the Real Athletics Hoop Showcases. This event guarantees live exposure and delivers all your games professionally filmed to you and all affiliated college coaches. Go to realathletics.net for details and save 5% off registration by mentioning this ad.
Yeah, but if you're in help, remember when the ball goes from here to here, you don't send that to help and someone touches you go here. Stay on both sides of that. And one over you together. Move your feet and go get the ball. Catch with your feet.
Hi, welcome back. My name's Matthew Nickens, and I'm joined tonight by the Lady Panthers from Paint Branch High School. Coach Rochelle, This is your second year. You did a fantastic job last season, coming off of a 19-6 record, which saw you guys making it to the region semis. What approach did you have coming into this season and the outlook that you expected?
This year the outlook was, Paint Branch, we traditionally try to go to states. That's what we try to do here. So we had a couple new characters coming in, so just get everyone to play as a team and get everyone on the same page and get ready for playoffs. And that's what we did so far. We had a good regular season, and we're ready to go starting on Monday.
Now, coming from Syracuse and Paint Branch, how has that helped you, and what have you tried to, what have you brought to the program in terms of, whether it's fundamentals or a winning attitude, or just simply, just basketball knowledge? What have you brought to these girls?
Just being part of the Paint Branch program, I know the tradition that's been laid out here, and I try to press upon them, let them know that, alumni cares about how we perform, what we put on the court, and just playing at Syracuse, I learned a lot. I got to play in the Big East, go against some of the toughest players in the country, toughest teams in the country. So I just try to bring everything that I've learned from every level I played to my teams to help them perform at their best and prepare them for whatever level they're playing at, whether it's high school or collegiately and beyond.
What has been the most challenging part of this season?
Is this a basketball skills question or just
throughout the season, I guess, as a whole, whether it be injuries or opponents or, doing it again after last year?
I think the biggest thing was just getting everybody to play together. Early on, we were still learning each other who likes to do what, but now that problem is now a strength for us. And if you are around us, we're a big family. They care about each other. They have each other's back. So I don't know if that's a problem now. Maybe for other people that's going to be a problem, but not for us.
Speaking of Deja, coming from Einstein, how have you been able to get acclimated at Paint Branch?
Well, there's more people to share the ball with and attack the basket and to get along. More people that can help me do what I do, like how I play.
What is it that you do?
Play basketball, score, shoot, get a bucket.
And I was Autumn. Right there. That's perfect. And freshman on the team. How has that been, especially coming this? It's not just being a freshman playing basketball, but it's your first year in high school too. What's been the most challenging, but what also has been the most rewarding?
I say the most challenging is trying to fit in with everyone, but the most rewarding part is my team was very loving and open, and we clicked a lot.
Kira? We had this set up, right? Now, I know you're, the junior leading scorer on the team, getting college interest, but coming from last season, Coach kind of hinted on it, but from after last year, I think a lot of people would see 19-6 as possibly might be like best record in their decade. At Paint Branch, what does that mean though, and what has been your attitude this season?
Our main objective was to win. That's all I knew. We just knew that we wanted to make it to states, and yeah, we just wanted to win everything. We won our winter tournament, and we won our divisions now. States is next.
States is next. Aaron?
Didn't stutter.
Senior on the team, what has it meant to you, being a leader and seeing that this team goes to states and wins them? Just kind of as an older sister, big sister on the team, how have you taken that upon yourself?
I think it's a struggle sometimes. First I have to make sure they eat right, and that's really hard because they all like Chipotle, and so I feed them sometimes. I give them snacks at lunch and everything. I guess kind of like the team mom. So, I like to make sure we're doing the right thing sometimes. I mean, we all goof off. 'Cause we can't help it. That's just who our team is. We just goof off a lot. So, but for the season, I mean, with Rachel too, I guess, the mature ones. So we keep everyone in check, and when we need to get serious, we make sure they do it, and Kiera helps too. Even if she's the one who causes the goofing off, But yeah, when we need to get serious, we can.
Yeah, when it's time for business, you guys go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Jasmine? All the way back. So, 28 threes on the year, unless maybe that hasn't been updated since Northwest. I don't know.
It's all updated.
Okay. What does that dimension bring? Your dimension of the game bring to the team?
I feel like I can open up the floor a little bit for Kiera and Deja to get their drives, and for Erin to post up and get her mid-range jumper. So I feel like I spread the floor.
Okay. And then and Leela and Rachel. Okay. Here, slide that one down. Oh, I have to ask a question. You guys are, coming back from injuries at the right time. What is that going to do in terms of making a push in the state playoffs?
I always tell people who ask me, how is being injured affect my team? I tell them it doesn't really affect them at all, because I know when it comes down to it, my team will do what they need to do regardless if I'm there or not. And I'll always support them from the sideline. I'm always jumping up and down regardless if I'm in or out the game. So I always have my team's back because I know they'll have mine too.
Okay. Same question.
I'd probably have to go off the same vibe as Leela. With or without us there, our team is still solid. So, I mean, I guess it's better to have more people on the bench just in case anything happens, God forbid. But I don't really see it making much of a difference. I'm here regardless for my team, whether I'm sick or still playing. So.
Okay. Well, when we come back, what you've probably been waiting for, we're going to get down with a little trivia, guys versus girls, and girls, Lady Panthers are going to try to take it to 4-0 this week. So when we come back, we'll do some trivia. With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now.
Maggie's is a family and friends sports bar and grill located in downtown Bethesda, where we serve the most delicious New York style pizza, wings, tenders, burgers, and always great cheer. We'd love to host any parties, events, fundraisers, or any special banquets that you may have. So please stop on in or visit us online for any of our daily or weekly specials.
Located in Bethesda, Maryland, Sports Extra has been a full-service equipment and uniform dealer since 1991. With custom screen printing and embroidery, Sports Extra is the place to go for your upcoming season. Visit us 7 days a week and check out our 10% team discount year-round on all sporting goods and apparel.
Now the leading sports facility in Montgomery County, with fully retractable nets, top-of-the-line turf, 5 cages, and 3 pitching lanes, Roundtrip Sports in Gaithersburg features a staff of current and former professional athletes. Check out RoundtripSports.com for details on training programs, in addition to facility rental and membership rates.
Get noticed and get recruited at the Real Athletics Hoop Showcases. This event guarantees live exposure and delivers all your games professionally filmed to you and all affiliated college coaches. Go to realathletics.net for details and save 5% off registration by mentioning this ad.
Hi,
Hi, welcome back to the Redline Sports Report. We're going to get down with a little trivia. The rules: first team to 4 points wins. When I read the question, the first team that gets the answer right wins the point. If you guess wrong, then the other team gets 15 seconds to huddle up and come up with the correct answer. If nobody gets it right, then we'll go on to the next question. Question number 1. Who did Terrence Ross beat to win the NBA dunk contest?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Jeremy Evans.
Churchill's up 1-0. Question number 2, staying with the dunk contest. Oh, wait. Yeah. How many slam dunk contests did Michael Jordan win?
4.
Paintbranch, you got 15 seconds to get it right. What?
8.
8's incorrect as well. Answer's 2. It took you that long to come up with 8, guys? Okay, question number 3. Name one of the 3 international players who have won the NBA MVP.
I'm going to go with Nowitzki.
Nowitzki's correct. Churchill, the other 2 answers were Tim Duncan and Steve Nash. International player. All right, Churchill's up 2-1. Next question. You guys got 2 right. You guys didn't get anything yet. 2-0. Sorry about that. 2-0. 2-0, fellas. Next question. Once somebody starts to answer the next question, they have to answer it all the way on their own. Name 4 of the 7 dwarfs from Snow White.
Sleepy, Grumpy, Happy, and Doc.
Correct. Paintbranch is on the board, 2-1. Next question. All right, guys, here the last couple shows, the fellas have been up 2 or 3-0, and then they lost it. So hang on. Okay, next question. Who owned the Washington Wizards before Ted LEONSIS?
Mitch Kupchak.
That is incorrect. Paintbranch, no cheating. Coach.
Aim.
What? What'd you say? That's incorrect. Answer is Abe Poland. Next question. Score's still 2-1, Churchill. Next question. Winston Churchill was Prime Minister during which war involving the United Kingdom? Winston Churchill was the Prime Minister.
World War II.
World War II is correct. The Panthers have tied it up. Score is now 2-2. Next question. Score is 2-2. What NFL team does Darnell Dockett currently play for?
The Cardinals.
It is the Cardinals. Yeah. You guys are up 3-2. Find a good one. Find a good one here. Since night, are you guys ready? Sorry, everybody. Was it 3-2? 3-2. Since 1970, only one player has won the NBA MVP 3 straight years. Who was it?
Bill Russell.
That's incorrect. LeBron James is incorrect. Answer's Larry Bird.
Larry Bird. 43 years.
Okay, next question. Score is still at 3-2. Paint Branch. What NBA team is named after a car part?
Pistons.
Pistons.
That's the game. You guys won. That's it for the trivia segment. The Panthers take it to 4-0 on the season. And when we come back, we'll sit down and chat with the fellas from Churchill. With over 150 student athletes committed to more than 80 colleges and universities, Real Athletics will help you get noticed and get recruited by offering multiple production and recruiting services that will maximize your options. Get the exposure you deserve and sign with the school of your choice. Call us now.
Maggie's is a family and friends sports bar and grill located in downtown Bethesda, where we serve the most delicious New York style pizza, wings, tenders, burgers, and always great cheer. We'd love to host any parties, events, fundraisers, or any special banquets that you may have. So please stop on in or visit us online for any of our daily or weekly specials.
Located in Bethesda, Maryland, Sports Extra has been a full-service equipment and uniform dealer since 1991. With custom screen printing and embroidery, Sports Extra is the place to go for your upcoming season. Visit us 7 days a week and check out our 10% team discount year-round on all sporting goods and apparel.
Now the leading sports facility in Montgomery County, with fully retractable nets, top-of-the-line turf, 5 cages, and 3 pitching lanes, Roundtrip Sports in Gaithersburg features a staff of current and former professional athletes. Check out roundtripsports.com for details on training programs, in addition to facility rental and membership rates.
Get noticed and get recruited at the Real Athletics Hoop Showcases. This event guarantees live exposure and delivers all your games professionally filmed to you and all affiliated college coaches. Go to realathletics.net for details and save 5% off registration by mentioning this ad.
Playing really hard. The talk has been better though. A lot of people on the sidelines keep that talk going. That talk is pretty good.
They do a good job posting up.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good practice for anybody we're facing. Okay, so we're fighting, using our feet, showing our hands, getting in front, active hands on defense.
Hi, welcome back to the Red Line Sports Report. I'm sitting here with the Churchill men. Coach Miller, you guys are right on par with kind of previous seasons. Was it 18-6, 19-6? Right now, you're sitting 17-5. What's their approach going to be this year going into the playoffs to take it another step?
Well, this year we got some extended time really to get ready. We got the week off and a bye in the first round. I think it's going to give us a chance to look at what we've been doing well, what we haven't been doing so well, kind of reassess, what we got to work on, but give us an opportunity to focus on the details and get ready for some possible opponents. And, spend some time on Churchill, not so much on the other teams right now.
You said earlier, a young, energetic team playing with toughness. Explain that.
Well, we've been pleasantly surprised. When you graduate 7 seniors, people assume you're going to be rebuilding, and it turned into us kind of reloading a little bit with young guys who are ready to go. We had a lot of sophomores on varsity who've really stepped up, and we've had a couple of juniors that are here with us today, are now currently seniors who've had bigger years than we may have anticipated.
Mm-hmm. And speaking of some of the younger guys, Jesse. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Younger guys stepping up. I guess going into Magruder, you had 45 points in the 2 games prior. What happened? And also, how is that going to be a factor into the playoffs?
Well, I just came ready to play the first 2 games, and then it's just giving me more energy to go into the playoffs and do what I do best, score the ball.
So what was that? What was it? What you do best?
Do what I do best and score the ball.
Okay. Being a sophomore on a team, a relatively young team, what has been your role throughout the year?
Just to come in with energy, rebounding. Defense was a big part. It's definitely stepped up towards the end of the season, and I'm just doing me.
Dominique Alderson Brodus.
Yes, sir.
Football player, basketball player, leader in steals with over 120 career at Churchill. How has the game of football transitioned over to basketball and helped you on the court?
Well, working on my speed and agility for football has really carried over into the basketball season because, I know my role on this team is to play good defense. And so I know I got to have quick feet and have to be an athlete to do that. So.
What about the toughness, physicality issue or aspect of the game?
Oh, well, toughness is huge. You got to have a heart and you got to go in strong. So that's mainly my mindset when I play basketball and football is just be tough. Just go 100%.
Now, where's Malik? Yeah. Roll Tide roll. A football player also. I know you're getting some looks. What does it mean to you, being a junior on the team, which I guess, a lot of teams, you might be one of the younger guys. On this team, you're one of the elders. How's that helped, or what has that done to your game in terms of just being a leader on the team?
Well, being a junior, being on the team, like Coach Miller likes to say towards the end of the season, like that we're no longer juniors anymore, we're seniors, and the sophomores are juniors, so like everybody got to step up and do their part.
And Ryan.
Hello.
Yeah. You better get out of here, huh? I know toughness and crashing the boards is a big part of what you guys do, and you're leading the team in rebounds, right? I believe so. Coach said, yeah. Yes.
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah. How has that helped the team really? Obviously the offensive end is a key aspect, and everyone tries to score, needs to score, but a lot of it, you can't do it without the ball. So yeah.
Well, rebounding is a team effort, and if it wasn't for the great box outs and the fellow amazing defenders I have around me, I don't think be able to get the ball as much as I do. So they make it easier for me.
Okay. And also being a senior on the team, what has this season meant to you?
It means a lot to me, you know. It was tough, you know, losing to Magruder last year in the regional finals, and my bad. It was tough losing last year to Magruder, and I just hope to get them back.
Anything you guys are looking forward to in the playoffs? Anybody or any teams?
Magruder again. We're just worried about us. We're just focused on us, doing what we have to do to get to Comcast.
Yeah. I guess we'll circle back to Coach Miller.
Thank you, guys.
I know two of the guys couldn't make it tonight, but George and Nathan. What has that done for the program? You know, not looking maybe just at this season, but over the next couple of years, being able to get some of the younger guys up onto the team and get them some reps and get them working with some of the guys that have been playing for you.
Well, I think that's exactly what it does. Getting some of our younger guys at the end of the year really working with the guys that we're talking about who show mental and physical toughness day in and day out, just even on the practice floor, getting those reps, making them understand that it's not just about running up and down the floor trying to score the ball every play. It's a lot more to it, and there's a process behind everything that we do, and you're not going to get that result unless you go through it.
Yeah.
So having these veteran guys really teach those young guys before they even really experience serious varsity minutes, bodes well for us in the future. And guys like Jesse and last year Bobby, Arthur Williams, moved up as freshmen, and by the end of the year they were getting those practice reps, and I think that really helped speed up the maturation process for them as sophomores.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely does, and it's I guess every year when you ask a coach or a team, how are you going to do, and well, we lost so and so, but that's everybody, and really the question should be who's coming up. Who's gonna? I guess you don't know who's gonna step up, but it's gonna be how many guys do you have coming back, more so than how many guys did you lose. That's it for the Redline Sports Report. I'd like to thank the Churchill guys for coming in. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys do this year in the playoffs. And other than that, take care, and we'll see you next week.